Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, so today is our Friday, and we're waiting for this product session. All right. Introduction before we start the session. So my name is Dr. Firdaus. Today is going to be the DXN product, which is related to the health. All right. So we are doing this Zoom session via webinar. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, so I would like to welcome the translators. So today we are doing it in 3 languages. So the first language is English. It's Bimi, myself, Dr. Firdaus. And then Tamil language is interpreted by Mr. Nixon. Then under Burmese, Myanmar language is by Ms. Cho. And also we have Madam Parimalam to assist us on the Q&A sessions and also the chatbot. So for the participants and the guests, you are too welcome for this session. Thank you so much for coming to this educational session. So if you have any question, please put in the Q&A session bot, or you may also use the chat bot to send the question. Okay, so the Q&A session bot will be much appreciated and more systematic. All right. So let's okay. So today we are doing this Zoom going to be on walking. Okay, we want to know how is walking can be benefit. So last week we did it on food. Okay, and then I also told you all movement is very important than the sleep. So this was the last week we did. So this is going to be today. And this will be next week. Okay. So we spoke about food, which is DXN. Okay. DXN was our food area. Okay. And today is all about walking. You see, I has adapted this walking 10,000 steps for more than a year. And I'm doing it very regularly. And it has given me an overwhelming benefit. Okay, so let's dive in and know about this walking. So the translators all okay, right? Y'all? Ms. Cho? Okay, all right, let's go. The science behind walking. You see, walking is something that is born with us, okay? And it is in our DNA, okay? See, walking is something that we have been doing since we have been created as a human, okay? That cannot go anywhere, all right? And even without thinking, we can walk. We can walk even in our sleep, in our dream, okay? Unintentionally or whatever, you can walk. That powerful it is walking, okay? And then it is unbelievable convenient, okay, it is to us, okay? It's we can travel to a larger distance, even a shorter distance, not a problem, all right? But now this world has come with a lot of technology, and that is what really making us not to walk. Okay, we'll go into that as well. Okay, with all the modern transportation in our primary, okay, mechanism, okay, we've been depleted walking. We are not trying to walk, all right? But those days, this was our most important, okay? Correlate, please use chatbot, yeah, okay. You see, so this was the major transportation those days. you want to travel anywhere, people has to walk. They walk miles by kilometers. Now, then after a period of time, we had a cycle, bicycles, then we have bike, and then we have car, and then so on. Okay. Then after that, now people are so far away from walking. They try their best not to walk. Okay. Why? They are so convenient. They have transport. You see, there are so many houses. They have like 4 cars, like 3 bikes, plenty of bicycles. Even cycling, they refuse to do. Why? Just with one click of a button, you can ride the bicycle. So easy, so convenient, right? Okay. So what is the benefit of walking? This is what we got to know here. All right. You see, we in our body, we have more. Okay. The most important thing when you walk, it keeps your spine very, very strong and healthy. Okay. This is very important. Just a moment. There's some technical issues here. All right. You see, in our body, the major transformation happens when we walk is our spine. Okay. Our spine gets a very good response, and it starts to build much stronger. You see, in our body, we have more than 360 joints. Okay. This is all the entire joint. But there are 100 joints, okay, in our spine. So we have 100 joints in the spine, which is holding the entire human system. You see, this is our hand, our body, and this is our spine. See? And here, the disc, okay, there is 100 joints here in our spine. And all these little joints gets to work out. Then the balance 260 joints also starts to function when we move. Okay. See, the most important thing that a baby, when it's growing up, the baby will start to walk by itself. Why? Walking is in our DNA. But we have to put a lot of effort for the child, for the baby, for a grown-up child of any age to start cycling. We have to teach them, we have to coach them. They have to learn. Then, if they want to go for swimming, it is not in their DNA. We have to train them. We have to teach them how to do swimming. But this walking is born in them. It is in our DNA. Just remember, any child, you don't have to teach them. They know how to walk. So walking is in our DNA. All right? They even may fall. They even may be injured, but still they walk. Okay? So joint needs to be used. Okay? All these joints need to be used. Okay, the joints has to be used in order for you to be good, and the joints has to be functioning and keep your way from arthritis, rheumatism, all joint related disease. There's a science, literature research paper even came out with, a short study that intervertebral disc degeneration induces long segment. Okay, and this is what it shows is when you are actively walking, you can save even the spine injury, whatever disc related injury. You see, the spine is a very peculiar and very sensitive part here. So how does it help? You see, this is the disc here. See the disc, what happens? There is no much blood flow to this gel here. Okay, there is no much blood flow here. But how does the disc eliminate toxin, and how does the disc get nutrition into the system? You see, when you start to walk, you will have a compression. Okay, your own body weight is the best weight, ideal weight for your whole system, for your own spine. Okay, so what will happen here is, so you'll start to put in pressure here when you walk, and also you will build pressure on downwards. Okay, on downwards, you also build pressure. Okay, so when you have pressure on the top and from the bottom, and this is the disc, okay, when you build the pressure here, what will happen is the disc will start to get meshed, okay, will get squeezed, okay, will get squeezed. So when the squeezing is happening, this is where the disc will eliminate toxins. It will start to eliminate toxins. Okay, it will start to eliminate toxins. All right, it will start to eliminate toxins. The more toxin comes out from the system, from the particular disc, then the nutrition will start to go into the system. Okay, the nutrition will start to go in. So this is why the walking is our most basic need. Most basic, very, very basic. See how unique it is. Okay, so the entire spine system will put compression on even the bone, so the bone will get stronger. So this is what happens to all the entire joint, and the disc will get even much stronger. This particular gel will also get stronger. Okay. Okay. And another most important factor here is it improves mental health. Okay. It improves great amount of mental health. Okay. Now we see the statistic shows that everybody is having a lot of brain disorder disease, Alzheimer, Parkinson, dementia, dementia, and so many things. This is a big worrying thing. Anybody who's reached the age of 65, 70, 80, they can't remember, or they are very stressful. Even the young generations are having very, very high stressful life. Okay. So what will happen is the body will produce, when you start to walk, okay, the body will produce a growth factor. We call it as a growth factor. Okay. Growth factor. This is very essential within the brain. Because this is what will make the nerve cells, okay, to grow. It will make it to grow. And will have a lot of new transitions. Okay. So if you want the brain cells to be very active and want to renew the brain cells, walking would be one of the best options. All right. Furthermore, we are in DXN. Okay. DXN is a food company and is a super functional food, SFF. I will put it as super functional food, SFF. So what is the best booster for brain cells is our GL, ganocilium. Okay. So this is one of our best booster. Okay. GL. You see, and also we have a lot of brain boosters in DXN. Okay, the best could be like GL, then all the enzymes too does the job. Then never left the spirulina. Okay, spirulina. Okay, and all the mushrooms has very high potential of certain different types of protein which can stimulate brain nerve. So we have super functional food. We are not the vitamin. We are not the health products or health stuffs. No, we are a food mode. We are a food mode. Remember that. Okay, we are a super functional food. Okay, it gives a fantastic improvement. Okay, in the brain, walking. This is why a lot of people in my program have done 30 days walking, 10,000 steps. They come and tell, doctor, I just can't believe this. My brains are totally different. The way I think is different. My calmness has increased. My anger has gone. Okay. My analytical mind has been so sharp and so good. I'm no more having anxiety disorder, a lot of things. Okay. Another best mind-blowing stuff here is, okay, why? Because you have this hypothalamus, hippocampus, okay, being pushed to grow to a certain level. It's a very tiny little thing, but if there is no, okay, I will show you all this. This is hippocampus, okay. You see, this is hippocampus. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, a small short break. I want to pour my oolong tea. So the interpreters too, get your tea on. The audience, the guests, everybody, never miss your tea. Wow, that is super awesome. Super. Okay. You see here, I know when I'm going to say hippocampus, definitely my translator is going to ask me what is it. That's why I come out with this diagram in advance. Okay. Actually, I always, my talk, I'll make it very simple. But then they want to know what it is, right? That is fair enough. So this is our brain structure. Okay, this is our brain structure. So this is all the indication, but it's all not very important. Okay, you don't even remember this hippocampus is not important, but only one thing is very important. Walk, walk, walk. Okay. If you know what is hippocampus and then you don't walk, it doesn't serve the purpose, right? Okay, and it is situated in this area. Okay, hippocampus. It's a very little tiny fellow, and it is very powerful to stimulate learning, memory, a lot of much more. Okay, this is where the growth factors stimulate the entire brain, the neurons, the nerve, and all. So what does really the hippocampus does is learning. Okay, then memory. Okay, it also controls the emotional. Okay, it regulates actually. Okay, it regulates the emotional capacity. Okay, and long-term memory. Long-term memory. Okay, and it's kind of consolidate. Okay, it consolidate the long-term memory. Okay, so to cut things short and make it very simple, okay, you can just say it as for learning. Okay, and memory. You won't believe me, even for your own self. When you start to do walking, your reading capacity will increase. Your reading speed will increase. Your vocabularies will start to increase. Your analytical mind will start to increase. A lot of things will start to increase. You will notice that, definitely. The mind will be more sharp, more, the clarity will be there, and very vigilant. You know, you're very like, boom, you can react. Okay? Not that you will not have the lazy brain, the foggy brain. The foggy brain, okay, in a way we can say, the fogginess will go off when you start to walk. You see how beautiful? How much do you need to pay to walk? Did anybody pays any money to walk? It's free. Where you can do it? Where you like. The moment you get up, you put your first step on the floor, you start to walk until you retire the day, you go to your bed, until then you're walking. But then, now, people are too lazy to walk. The lazy is the most best suitable word here. It's not that they never get an opportunity to walk. They always have abundance of opportunity to walk. They attempt not to walk. Not they're finding to walk. I have a super busy schedule. I never miss my 10,000 steps. Never. Never. Rains or shines, I will do it. Even that goes to Mr. Nixon. Even Madam Parimalam does that. Just in a very small space, she can do it in a house, in a balcony. Just imagine. All right. So this is also a research paper. Okay, has proven. Okay, depression can be overcome. So for an example, if you are inviting any of your friends to come and walk with you, first ask them a little question. Don't tell them anything. How do you feel about yourself? What is your love towards you, and so on, blah, 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 stuff a little. Just observe what is the answer. After finish 1 hour session, you ask them the same question. Definitely will be much better. At least 1 or 2 points better. They will start to think. They will start to love themselves. They will start to joy. You see that powerful it is. And also it improves your heart function. and the lungs function. It regulates. All right. Our muscles get even very, very stronger when you start to walk. The entire 360 joints in your body will start to engage. Do you notice that when you walk, both your hands, left and right, it swings by itself. You never control them. When you put the right leg, the left will come, the right will come. And this is designed such way it should balance the spine system and to strengthen the spine muscle. And this is natural. You may even guide your little baby to walk at the initial stage. You're just worried you might bump into some sofa or something. But you never control the hand. You never teach them how to swing the hand. It comes naturally. It is in our DNA. It is programmed. We are a walking machine. So let's walk. Okay? So the muscle is so powerful. You see, when the muscle is being challenged, when you challenge the muscle, it loves to grow. This is where, when you start to move, you start to put in the pressure, you start to challenge your muscle, the muscle develops from there. Get what? It gets stronger. Okay, it gets stronger, and it will get stronger and stronger and stronger. But never think that the muscles will get bulked up. No, you can never become like Arnold Schwarzenegger or any of the bodybuilders by just walking. No. Even you go to the gym, you carry weight, a lot of weight, 2 to 3 years. You cannot come like a big monster. Why? That is not our DNA. The bodybuilders out there, they are in a different parameters. They do a lot of things which is not in our DNA to create such a big, huge physics. All right? So that is different. So to cut things short, we're not going to talk about bodybuilding. So we are talking about strengthening up the regular muscle, human muscle, which is in our DNA. We are programmed in such a way, just by carrying every individual's body weight, you should be able to develop the sufficient strength body for yourself. Okay? Then the most powerful is the blood sugar regulation. See, now we can't deny the fact that our food has added too much sugar compared to many years back. Okay, few years back, or many years. Few is not ideal, I guess. Many years back, comparatively now, we are very high in carbohydrates, very, very high. And movement is so subtle, so very, very less movement. This is where the sugar has been not used, so your liver has been like too stressed, and so many other factors which can come into insulin resistant, and you become creating a type 2 diabetes. As I always tell in my talk, type 2 diabetes is 101% reversible. But having our DXN super functional food, I would say 200 times it's reversible. If a person is so eager that you have to make the decision that I want to change my life. If you are decided to change your life, nobody would stop you. But a lot of people wants to come out of diabetic, but they are not ready to change, not ready to take the challenge, not ready to wake up in the morning. not ready to do anything extra to come better. That is the problem. So, you see, walking 15 minutes after a meal, okay, this can reduce your diabetes by 40%, can keep you away from diabetes by 40%. This is not for the diabetics, it's for prevention, so that you don't want to become a diabetic. Yes, this is definitely possible. It also improves the insulin efficiency, okay? Insulin efficiency increase, the function of the insulin increase, and the quality of the insulin also increase. Then, when you happens to walk, okay, the muscle of your lungs your heart, and your muscle, lungs, heart will start to regulate a lot of energy, and all the glucose will be used as a first option of the glucose. The body will use the glucose as a fast source of energy. So will be used. All right. This is why in my diversity program, we get awesome results. Many people has discovered the true benefit of coming out of diabetes, stopping their insulin, don't need any medications and all the happens. Why? We are doing a big clean process in their system. All right. Improve immune system. Okay. Now, in this process or this current condition, we are going against, we need demand for immune system is so great. Everybody is talking about immune system for past 2.5 years or 3 years, and this is what the topic is. What can I eat to improve my immune system? They'll never ask like, other things, what can I eat? Okay. Immune system is something that's very important, that you need to always have it in your pick as the best. All right. If immune system give up, or either your immune system is not good, you're having like your house, there is no gate, there's no window, there is no security at all. So anybody can come into your house and take anything. Okay. Walking 40 minutes, okay, just by 40 minutes, okay, I would say 30 to 40 minutes daily, minutes, okay, you can reduce your sickness by 45 to 60%. What is the expenses like? 0. With plus SFF, okay, that means when they walk, everyone walk for 30 to 40 minutes a day, they can reduce the disease level or the risk of being sick person by 45 to 60%. When you take DXN along with this, I think you can get at least 90% away from disease. Yes, we human beings are designed not to manage the sickness. No, that is not what we are here for. We are here to create success, to create our path of journey in a very awesome way. Do something to the society, to your mankind. Develop your own self. But now what are people doing? Everybody is growing up. You can't stop that, your growth. Then end up has so much of liabilities and blah, blah, blah problem. Then your retirement is all taking care of your disease. Up and down to the hospitals, bucket of medication in your hand. Can't do this, can't do that, can't travel. Have to do dialysis 3 times a week. So much of complications. And that death will be so sad, so painful, unbearable situation. We never come for this purpose to this earth. We were sent with a good intention. So please pay attention and really do it and change your entire life. Your arm swings naturally. Okay, this is to balance the spine system. When you walk, put your 2 hands at the back. You can see when you put your right leg in front, your left spine gets tighter. When you put your left leg in front, then your right spine gets tighter, the muscle. So the same goes to your hand. So if I were to tape you up and put your arms straight and ask you to run, you may trip and fall. You cannot run, right? That is why, for the prisoners, they always put their arms at the back and then they put the cuff. You cannot run. You definitely will trip if you were to take off fast. All right? So the arm swinging, it is uncontrolled. It is in the systems programming in your chromosome, DNA and everything. Then you can just balance your spine system and you can take off. So beautiful. What happens when you start to walk? What happens when you start to walk? Okay, the body starts to increase the blood flow. Okay, first thing will happen is increase the blood flow. Increase blood flow. All right, to feed all the cells. Your heartbeat from 70 can go up to 100, okay, beats per minute, and it tightens up all the joints. You see how lovely it is. It tightens up your entire joint system. This is why nowadays we see a lot of people has these weak joints. They have osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, a lot of problems, in especially the knee, kneecap, ankle joints, and so many. Okay, all these, when you start to put the pressure in, and every of your single walk, you will start to produce a lot of synovial fluid, and the knee will get tightened up. Just a couple of days back in the program, I was talking to one of the participants. So what are the difference you can see in this 10 days? She said, "Doctor, I cannot squat. Now I can squat. I had this knee pain, now it's gone." I asked her, "How many steps are you doing per day?" She says, "Doctor, I have increased to 3,000 to 4,000. Sometimes I do a little lesser, but I'm catching up to 10,000. See, awesome, right? We are designed to walk. Okay, so let's walk. So in 15 minutes, in 5 to 15 minutes, okay, the body gets heat up, okay, and prepare the entire blood flow system to support the cells. Then that time, your body, when you are very sedentary, you're not moving, or when you're sleeping, your body burns 1 calorie per minute. 1 calorie, you're not doing anything, you're just sleeping. So when you're moving, the body will start to burn 5 calories minute, very fast. That is for first 5 to 10 minutes around there. When you keep walking, up to more than 15 minutes, to 25 minutes, the body will start to burn 6 calories. Then when you improve, the heart rate will go up to 100. Sorry, heart rate will be around 80 to 90. Okay. Then you will start to have a lot of good burning. 6 to 10 calories will be burned here. Okay. If you're doing a brisk walk. All right. So when you're exceeding more than 30 minutes, then the ratio of burning will be 7 to 10 calories. Depends on the space you do and the speed you do. Approximately, you will be able to get this. And then what will happen? It will start to release in the brain a lot of things. This brain will start to produce a lot of chemicals, which will up the activeness. It will make you very active person. It will give you a mind clarity. This is what happens when you are up to 30 minutes. Then it will reduce your nervous kind of situation, nervous feeling, mind fogging, all these will start to come down. It will reduce. All right. So that is where anyone who feels so lazy, feels so lethargic, you don't feel their enthusiasm is not there, then you've got to bring them for a walk. So immediately they'll get very alert. After a period of 45 minutes, you're walking. After that, you stop. Your burning still continues and it never stops. You see the modality, how powerful is walking. Okay. Walking cuts down tremendous risk. Okay. What are the risks it cuts down? Okay. Let's go one by one. The first risk, diabetes. Okay. It cuts down to 50%. Okay. Your mother can have diabetic, your father can have diabetic, your great-grandfathers can have diabetic. But, not you. Okay. Don't worry that you may not have diabetic. Okay. So here, another thing is your heart rate. It also reduces the stroke level by 50%. Okay. It also reduces hypertension by 50%. You see, I have so many people who come with very uncontrolled hypertension, 210, 250, with medication. Even with taking 3 to 4 medicines, they cannot reduce their pressure. The moment they start to walk, after a couple of weeks and months, the pressure comes down and there is no need for medication. Isn't that awesome? That is so blissful, I tell you. You see, in our body, we have more than 100 million, okay, blood vessels. Okay, the entire 100 million blood vessels, well, miles, this is miles, okay, 100 million miles distance of blood vessels. It will start to function, it will start to flow, it will start to have the efficacy there. That is what we are. We have been designed to research, okay, then obviously it is very low in the risk of cancer, any form of cancer, especially for ladies who walk regularly. You have a bonus there. You can reduce the risk of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, any sort of cancer related to lady by 50%. Okay. Body heals faster. Healing power. So good. The healing is so good. Okay. All this, how much do you get? If you just learn how to walk in 30 minutes daily. Is that difficult? It's so easy. For the man, you like it or you don't like it, you're going to have a lot of issues on the prostate. Once you've been attacked by this prostate, what happens? Your entire manhood will go down the drain. You will start to have erectile dysfunction. There goes down everything. Okay? So how are you going to prevent this? By moving. Create movement on the muscle, your lower buttock muscle, your groin muscles. How are you going to do this? By walking. When you walk a lot, you will have very, very low risk of prostate cancer. Okay? By 60%. 60%. Okay? And also, okay, this walking creates a good neurochemical. Okay, walking is the most easiest compared to dieting. A lot of people are doing all kind of mumbo jumbo dieting out there. All this dieting will create bad neurochemicals. Why? Most of the diets, it is not friendly. It causes a lot of stress for them. A lot of people who into losing weight program are forced to be on the diet. They don't like it. That is not our DNA. You see, they don't like it. This is where they may lose, they may regain back weight. All right. Walking is so awesome. Let's walk. When you walk, what will happen is your body will produce the synovial fluid. Oh, this is the most important part. Okay, it will start to produce a synovial fluid for the knee. Now, when we go and see guys on the age of 35, 38 already have a lot of knee issue. ACL gone, their knees are too close, they can't play any kind of sports and so much of things. They have issues. Okay, then this body produce natural opioids. Okay, this is also natural painkiller. Painkiller. When you start to walk. Okay, reduce inflammation. Reduce inflammation. Okay, your body weight will start to rush down very fast, very fast. You don't have to do somersault, you don't have to do gymnastics. Don't run like a crazy person on the treadmill until you see like your tongue is jutting out. I've seen all this kind of, people running and doing stunts to lose weight. If I were to ask you one question, how long or for how many years can you go on running? Can you run at the age of 70, Can you run at the age of 80, 90, or perhaps 100? But I definitely believe if you walk and you keep walking as your hobby or part of your life, I believe that at any age you can. All right. We have seen a lot of elderly people, the age of 90, 95, even 100, 105. They are still walking. Correct? Why? Because some or other walking is always part in their life. Okay. Bone density. If you want to make your bones stronger, you may take, a lot of people take spirulina so much. Okay. But if you're not walking, even the spirulina might not really go in and help you. But with the spirulina, the awesomeness is, wow, it's a wow. You've got no choice to have bone density. You can never have bone density. You never have HB low. Why? You have the path remedy in your hand. And also, you create the demand by walking. So immediately the superfunctional foot will go and boom. Recovery is so awesome. So you are creating a very high demand healthy body. The cells are so active. They take in the repair, they do the work. Take in, repair, do the take in, repair, do the work. This is what we want. Okay. And then strengthen foot muscle, your leg muscle, your calf muscle. Okay. All the gluten muscles, all the entire muscles get strong. Ability for a stronger hip, lower back. Okay. You also have your back, lower back pain, okay, LBP. Lower back pain will crush down. Why? You are making your back muscle stronger. Stronger. All right. Then you improve your lymphatic system. Lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. How does we want to push the lymphatic system? So many people has very, very poor lymphatic system. It's all blocked. Okay. But they are a vegetarian, they do so much of things, they're so careful with their food and blah, blah stuff. But then suddenly one day they have lymphatic disorder diseases, which can be anything. My question is, I always ask them, how much do you move? No activity, I do not move. I just work. My job is sitting. So practically not even 1,000 or 2,000 steps. So your lymphatic system needs you to move. So walking is our best module to make our lymphatic system keep flushing. Okay. And it will start to improve the circulatory. Okay. Improve lumbar strength, and also oxygen to the brain. Oh, you see, GL will help the cell to absorb oxygen. All of us have the same amount of oxygen. None of us pay money to the nature to get oxygen. But why? Certain people's oxygen is 95, some are 99. When we put a SpO2 meter, we measure, they may have very low oxygen circulation in the cell, but you have the same level of oxygen on the air, and me too. The reason is your cells are not absorbing enough oxygen. The reason, because you are not moving enough, your cells are so sluggish, so unhealthy, too much of toxin, and they become so weak and lazy. So the moment you start to walk, the blood starts to move faster. That is where the demand for the body to get more oxygen. That is where your breathing gets higher, your lungs get stronger, your heart gets to pump more blood. So the entire system starts to work as how you're supposed to work. All right? Just by walking 30 minutes a day. Okay? And we know Ganoderma removes toxin. Right? Why we are so lazy? Why can't you help the body faster by walking? So the Ganoderma goes into the system, walking takes place. Wow, you will get a magnificent, mind-blowing health. Why? The reason is the whole system is beautifully functioning. Your heart rate increase to 70, 80, 90. Then the circulation, the lymphatic system is starts to move. Oxygen saturation has been increased. Ganoderma is going in, putting in a lot of work. Spirulina is giving enough protein and everything. Then all the other coffee factors, black coffee, BCO, everything going in. Vinaigrette is making the blood thinner, blood cleaner. Wow, just imagine. What will happen? More toxin can be eliminated. That is why a lot of people who are walking, they always say, Doctor, when I walk for 5 minutes, I want to pee. When I walk for 5 minutes, I want to pee again. So I tend to stop for a couple of times to do this. This shows the system is so much of cellular toxins. So this is how the toxins will be removed. So there's a lot of proven papers out there has been published on whatever I shared with you all. Okay, so go and do some reading. If you are lazy, that is fine, but never get lazy to walk. From today, I request humbly every of the DXN members to walk for at least 30 minutes. I want to share some of the members who have trusted me and started to walk. This madam has lost a lot of weight. Now I lost count. This is an old picture. Most probably, she has lost even more. I lost count on this. Then, this madam as well, just integrating, walking into their life with DXN products, mind-blowing results. So good. And all these people told me that even to lose 2 kilo or 1 kg, they're finding it so difficult. Wow, I did it, so happy. And all of them are remaining fat easily. And this is another lovely person. And they're not any younger either. For the older people, to lose weight is so tough and so difficult. But with DXN, the power of super functional food, the power of human system, and the gynotherapy system, everything blends in together, will bring you as how you got to be naturally. That is in your DNA. Obesity is mother of all disease. Remember that. And we are born not to be fat. Fat you created, God created a beautiful system in you. Tap that system. This is another beautiful transformation. From 90 kg in 50 days, lost 22 kilo. What he did? He learned how to live like a human. Walking. How many steps does he walk? He started with a couple of thousands, ended up into 10, increased it to, he started to love himself. He can see when he touched the 10, he starts to fly. Then, now he's doing Nothing less than 15. Sometimes it can go up to 20 years. Wow, isn't that beautiful? And his entire family is walking now. And the kitchen, previously, his house kitchen was only closed for 1 hour. Now it's open only for 1 hour. And his entire food range is DXN. He uses a lot of DXN products. His coffee, his tea, spirulina, RG, GL, guano oil, Visio, Morinzi. I think better I stop here before I continue and finish the whole range. This is our awesome translator. Look at him now. You all can see him. I'll put him in the spotlight after a period of time. Later afterwards I finish. He lost this 10 kg is the old record. Okay. Now maybe 12 or 15 or what. You see? And look at 17, my God. Look at that, 17 kg. He has lost. Beautiful. He had a little belly. Now no more belly. And it starts to shine. You better translate all this, as I tell, Okay. Because he's translating so, but himself, right? So it will be very proud moment. Okay. I am so proud. First, I did the steps. I initiated it. Then my second person who followed is him. Okay. But so much of challenges he come across. He solved all the challenges. He never returned. No returning, no turn back. Once you go, listen to our DXN song. No turning right, no turning left, just go straight. Never look left, never look right, not only your eyes, close your ears as well. Okay, put a cotton on the right one, put a cotton on the left one, then walk straight, even put your eye vision straight, go. Society is born to kill us. They will never let us be happy. They want you to be fat because they are fat. So the fatty bombs out there, there are a lot of people will come and tell you, hey, you look so bad, you're so haggard, you look so ugly. Why are you like this? Double chin is better, can make it triple. This is what they are. Then this ma'am has suffered with a lot of hypertension issue with medication, nothing was resolved. Now entirely medicine free, and she is walking with a lot of DXN products. And she's now walking, no complaints, even walking much better than the family members there. This is another awesome lady. She also lost a lot of weight by walking. This is one of a prominent leader, also lost. All this is old records. We have to update. She lost about 12 and then even more than that now. And this is the most ugliest guy I've never seen. And he also has lost weight. This is me on the left. You can see 131. A lot of people have seen me, like Ms. Cho, Mr. David, they all have seen me in this figure. But when they come for the last event, and they start to see me like this, wow, doctor, you have lost weight. You are looking awesome. Yes. You see? So I started first. Even I'm losing more and more now. And this is my walking, which okay, you see, this is my heart rate. This is 103, and I push it up to 145. You all don't have to do this, okay? I just like to do all this kind of stuff. So 22,000 steps I used to walk. I'm walking for past more than a year Okay, so 22,000 steps, and there is days I do it 41,000 steps with 30 kilometers. I do this also. All right. So if you were to walk 1 million steps in your whatever period of time, there's not even a single injury can take place. We are designed to walk 10 to 15 to 18 kilometers per day with super functional food, DXN in our hand. I think we should be able to walk so easily 50 or when I did this 30 km, my breakfast is black coffee and a couple of 20 spirulina. That's it. And I never feel little tired by doing this 30 kilometers. I enjoyed the entire journey. 5 hours, so green, the palm oil left and right, the village, checking out things, checking out that, plucking some herbs on the way, munching them, going, and no water. I don't carry water with me. So joy, so happy. It took about approximate 5 hours. And after I reached my journey, my destination, then I had 1 or 2 coconut. Wow, that moment, I can't describe. So awesome. See, so with DXN, you got no choice. You only have to live healthy. By consuming this and integrating the movement. So today, we have covered the food area, the food area. All right, I spoke about this last week, so you know what to do here. Now, we already covered the movement. This is the walking. (10,000 steps minimum, which is about 7 to 8 kilometers. Not necessary you must do 10,000, do 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, whatever it within your capacity. Once you start to do 5,000, I challenge you. It's like, boom, so easy. Then next week, we're going to talk about sleep, the power of sleep. If a lot of people zombies out there now, they only sleep like 5 hours, 6 hours, not even 6, 5, 4. Some don't sleep, sleeping in the wrong hours. This is very bad. So we're going to cover this on the next week. Now we go to the Q&A session. So let's take questions. Madam Parimalam, there's any questions?
Yes, doctor. Thank you. Excellent session it was.
There's some echo on your side.
Yes.
Yeah.
First question is, for ladies who has undergone C-section, so most in their after deliveries years, they are facing back pain issues. So for those things, will walking support?
Why there's an echo on your side? One of the mic you have to mute.
Mute one of the mic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now beautiful.
Right, doctor?
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
yes.
could you just repeat it fast for me?
Yes. So many ladies after their C-section is having back pain, not only back pain related to hip, and because of this injection, they are feeling that it's not for a short term, it's for a long-term pain. So will walking support this kind of pain?
Okay. All right. Okay, the epidural injection where we administer it during the C-section. Okay. But nowadays the epidural injection techniques is very good. They have very highly technological needles, a lot of improvement on that area. And I cannot deny the fact they are quite good in it. But the problem why people are having lower back pain for the C-section, the system is so weak, no muscle development. The entire back spine muscle is supported by muscle. Your spine, your whole spine is held by muscle. Walking definitely will improve. Okay. Take a lot of spirulina. Use DXN Food products. Change your coffee, change your tea, change your ointment. Run away from sugar. Sugar is not good. Keep it as low as possible. Start doing your walking. Catch up to 10,000 steps. You don't have to do running, jumping, aerobic, this flying, that running, crawling, somersault and unknown. It's not necessary. A couple of things you can do. Yoga is very good. Squatting is good, like Topukarana. Okay, the power yoga, they said, that is good. Walking is the mind blowing. Definitely, you will get a very good result for this. Okay. Yes, madam, next question.
Yes, doctor, thank you. And another question, not a question, and it is a sharing. I don't know who has shared their result. After your guidance, by walking 12,000 steps and with DXN, they have reversed their diabetes and they are no more a diabetic now. So they have thanked a lot to you, doctor. In Tamil, they have typed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then
So,
just answer. Just type live answer or something that will disappear. Okay. Thank you. Yes. This is very true.
Next.
Yeah. Wait, madam. You see, in our program with the DXN products, okay, we have the mind-blowing product in our hand. So we have to maximize. You see, a lot of people who are with DXN products are not maximizing the usage. They are consuming, but they are not maximizing it. Okay. The DXN's product is a super functional food. Ganoderma is king of the herb. It is extremely powerful, but in certain body, it is not doing what it can do. It's not that it cannot do. It cannot do what it can do due to the owner of the system is so sluggish, so lazy. They are not moving. Still a lot of inflammatory food, a lot of things. So maybe you may get about 30 to 20% or 40%. Why don't you put in some effort? Boom, you become awesome. Reverse your diabetes, reverse your pressure, reverse your skin texture. Wow, lose weight, be elegant, rest to kill. Wow, like that, like Mr. Nixon and Madam Parimala also. Okay, next question.
Okay, thank you, doctor. And there is another question comparing like walking normal flat surfaces and uphill, is that both equals? For example, if normal plain walking is considered as 10,000 steps, if 5,000 steps uphill is equivalent to that.
Okay. This is, very good question. Okay, I would say superb. Okay, something, out of the box, the way I all think, but both are the same. Okay, uphill, downhill, whatever hill is the same. Steps is a step. You go on the staircase, you cannot determine that. I do staircase, so I can have discount. No. Okay, staircase and step as a step. Okay, our body works, but at times you can put a little bit of tension into your walking. So you can take the route which has a little mountain or little hiking ground. So maybe weekly you can do the hiking 1 week once or 2 weeks once, just to test your endurance level. But you may not do that every day, right? So walking on the flat surface is also the same benefit, maybe little on the healing benefit. So up to you. If you enjoy, do it. End of the day, just be happy with what you do. All right. Thank you.
Okay, doctor. Thank you. And so according to your sharing, doing 10,000 steps is a meter like. So many people will be walking, going shopping or other household activities. Is it very much necessary to have an app, Pido app, or with the GPS location to count each and every step, or continuous 10,000 walkings alone is needed? Is it
Okay.
overall counted with all other activities, or walking alone is counted?
Okay, 10,000 steps is from morning to night. Okay, so it's good to always have a watch. Okay, the phone is so troublesome to put in a big gadget into a pocket and monitor. So nowadays we have a lot of devices that you can measure your from morning to night. So sometimes in our regular daily life, you can get about 3,000 or 4,000. Then you top up another balance. Before you go to bed, you're done your 10,000. That's it. So easy. So if you're not walking too much in your day life, then you have to walk a lot. You know, some of my people who comes to their program, they say, doctor, still I have one lady, she does the cleaning in a factory. Oh, walking is like 8,000 steps. So easy. So she come back, she just do 2,000, done. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, doctor. And yes, that answer goes for next question also. They have asked, like, should that be in a single go? So better to do one session, or two can do in two. So same answer goes for that too.
Yes.
So next question is, doctor, please advise how to overcome stomach bloating and gas buildup.
Okay. All right. On this, I think last I covered this, but I'll tell you briefly in a short what to do. Cut down on all the inflammatory food, especially flour-based, sugar-based, milk-based. Now, all this is very bad. Cookies, biscuits, and all. Even breads are equally bad. Even it can be a flour-free bread or whatever. Don't take. Okay. So go for a lot of VCO. DXN has a lot of, you can take egg, you can take VCO, spirulina, lion's mane is so good for stomach bloating, and morinzi also is good. And you can integrate with our enzymes. We have frusin, we have morinzi, morinzyme, and our coffees are also super for this purpose. So like if you're in India, you can take the VCO with cordyceps coffee, mix it both together, then you can take, no problem. So stomach bloatness is due to wrong choice of food. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, doctor. Next question is, doctor, old people cannot walk many steps. So what's your advice for them?
Okay. Old people cannot walk, yes, but whatever they can, start with what they can, slowly taper it up. Definitely they will improve. In my program, I had a person who cannot walk at all. She holds the wall and walk. Sometimes a stern instruction was given by the family members not to walk because she may trip and fall. But now she'll be able to do like 4,000 steps per day. See, without any support, and nobody bothers now. Start with whatever you can. It can maybe 100 steps. Wow. 110 the next day. Then go on. From there, your body will start to reproduce back whatever it lost. Our body is so awesome. God has created such a beautiful. Okay. Walking is man's best medicine. Okay. It cannot go wrong. If at all in this whole world, you just want one capsules for cardiac issues, for diabetic issues, for obesity issues, for everything, you pop in that. You want to live in a healthy and easy, that is walking. Okay. Next, ma'am.
Okay. Is casual walking during golf playing, not brisk walking, bring about the health benefits you mentioned, doctor?
Yes, exactly. The problem with now the golfers, they walk a lot, they play the entire hole, everything, come back, they have to have a drinking session. That goes all your hard work down the drain. Those days, people used to have. Japanese always go for coffee, tea and all. But nowadays, it is a different choice and, preference. this is what happening. And people also with the buggy and all. But if you're walking, that is a fantastic. Walk is always a walk. You can do it casual. You can do it in your office. You can, whatever, just walk. That's it. Steps is steps. Okay. 10,000 or 8,000, whatever you can do, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, doctor. And the next one is from Sundaravadivel, sir. What is the maximum limit that we can walk?
Okay. Sundar Vadivel sir always like to challenge himself. Okay. What I would advise is don't push too much. Now I do 40,000 because I've been doing a lot of things. Okay. I'm an adrenaline junkie. You know, I love challenges. Okay. Like scuba diving, I go very deep. Okay. I like to challenge. So this, but I would not recommend that for the others. For a health and fitness purpose, 5,000 to 10,000 is recommended. Just do it. Okay. If at days you want to challenge yourself, there is no limit. You can go any amount you like, but that is on your own capacity. But don't push too much. Why? At this point of time, if you're going to hurt yourself, that is not fair. I always tell people, like me, I know my body very well, what I can do and what I cannot do. Okay. I'm also planning to do 60,000 and 100,000, like for charity fund, continuous walking all over Malaysia and all this is in the pipeline. Okay. Provided I have the time and I have the gang, maybe we may do it. We don't know, but it's not the main priority for me to do that. A lot of other things. For me to come a Crown Ambassador is more important than is walking, all over Malaysia. Okay. So going for a Crown Ambassador for 2023. So this is not the walking. Walking is just in the pipeline, one of the bucket list. So Sundra Vadivel sir, just maintain with 10,000 steps. There is no high or low. If you can do it. Okay. No problem. Okay, sir. Madam.
Okay, madam. Sorry. Thank you, doctor. And few people have raised. Yes.
I can unmute them. Ms. Cho, do you have any question from your side in Myanmar? Maybe you can announce them. There is one Miss Min down. Okay, maybe we can unmute him. Ma Zinma. Mr. Suresh, are you there? You can unmute yourself. You can ask question if you want to. Okay, no problem. Mr. Suresh? Ma Kim Cho? Yes, Ma Kim Cho? Also wrongly pressed? Okay, maybe wrongly pressed. Mr. Suresh, is this wrongly pressed also? I think so. Okay. Okay.
မင်္ဂလာပါဆရာမဆရာဟိုလူငယ်တဲ့ဘက်ကပြောပြတာကVita Coffee နဲ့ Bico နဲ့ coffee တောက်တယ်ဒီတစ်ခေါက်ကျတော့ Cordyceps coffee နဲ့ Bico တောက်တယ်လို့ပြောတဲ့အခါမှာအပူနဲ့ Bico ကိုဖြောတာလားဆရာမကျေးဇူးပြုပြီးဖြောနေသိချင်ပါတယ်
Okay. All the coffees you could, if you can put VCO, it become more powerful coffee, like a bulletproof coffee. Okay, so you do the coffee as usual, but normally you can. The question is, if you make the Vita Cafe or any coffee, you put VCO, whether you want to make it hot or cold. That is the question. Okay. All right. For this, make the coffee as usual. Hot coffee. Cold coffee.
Okay, ပါဆရာမဟိုရောအေးရော
Cold coffee, you cannot put oil.
Oh.
So you must be hot. So just put 1 teaspoon or 1
Okay,
tablespoon
Yeah.
in the hot coffee, then mix it and drink. That's it. Okay, the
Okay,
others.
Sama.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I cannot put the
Okay.
oil. Yeah.
Cordyceps coffee နဲ့ Vico ကလီပွားတာ Vita Cafe နဲ့ Vico ကကြတော့ဆရာမဒါဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးပါ
Okay.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးပါဆရာမ
Okay. Doctor,
Okay.
there are few questions in Q&A.
Uh-huh.
So, Madam, Bharati's friend is having a hyperactive child and how to help that kid,
Okay.
doctor?
But no medical condition, child is hyperactive, that is normal. Okay. But nowadays, the parents are complaining, even a child is a little active, there are a lot of complaints. They say the child is too active, this and that. But I don't know what is the definition of hyperactive. Okay. Anyway, for any child, you want to reduce the hyperactiveness. This is related so much into stomach issue, the colon issue, too much of sugar. So they need to cut on the sugar intake. So if you're giving any other beverages, change it to DXN cocoa tea. Give VCO. The child may not consume the VCO directly, but you can add it into the food. So convert, give a lot of spirulina. Spirulina is a cyanobacteria. It helps a lot for the good gut system. So once the gut system is so good, the hyperactiveness will calm down and bring him out and let him explore the park, the playground, and all this. Sometimes some child never get an opportunity to go to this park, playground. So this is what make them become very active at home. But I've seen some childs are very, very hyper. The reason is the food. Too much of flour-based food, pizzas, cookies, which all damage the intestine. Okay, so this reflects the neurotransmitter in the brain, a lot of childs. Okay, so eventually you can see the difference, and also GL is so good for the child. So Cocoa has GL, so you can add more GL. So convert all your X brand to DXN products. Please do that. Advise them to do that. Okay. If you can, go to the house, see what are the junks they are feeding them. And that is really, really important. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, doctor. Thank you. Next question from Dr. Puvan. So, if a person is wheelchair bound or bedridden, how can they incorporate walking?
Okay. For those who are in bedridden, they can't do walking. So they can implement cycling if they can do, or wheelchair-based activities. There are a lot of activities. Okay. And they can do that, or they can use their hand replace. Okay. So they can do some kind of movement. That is also good. And also for another area that now they have a vibrator. Okay, they have the body vibrator, the entire body can vibrate. This is what they use in the hospital, in our physiotherapies, all these things, we have this. So we use a belt. For some patients, we use a belt. And also the most simplest is biology, tapping. Okay, they need to have this tapping module being implemented for this kind of patient for the entire from head to toe. That somebody has to tap for at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes a day. And that also creates lymphatic movement, the pressure. That can be done. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, doctor, thank you. And that will be the answer for next question from Mr. Suresh. He has asked in another way that post-injury and surgery patients, how will they walk? So that will go the same answer.
Yes. For surgery patients, okay, maybe they cannot walk for a temporary period. So after that, they can start to walk. Once the wound is healed, they are ready to walk, go for walking already. Maybe may not be able to do for a long hour. Go for 10 minutes, then gradually make it 15, then 20, then they can go whatever they want. Okay, so got to push them a little bit. Okay, for this kind of sick people, traumatic cases, post injuries and surgery and all these things, they always must be guided or accompanied by another person. So that is very important to give them a little bit of, motivation and all these things. Okay, because they are not well. Okay, so that's very important. Okay.
Okay, the next question is from Tamil Chelvan Ganesan. Can prostate and urinal issues slow by walking?
Definitely. The answer is definitely. Okay. Increase, do more, cut the food, change, put a lot of VCO, B pollen. B pollen is so good. In DXN, we have B pollen. Okay. All the male listeners, listen. Okay. You need a lot of B pollen and also spirulina. How many spirulina? Not less than 10. Not less than 10. Go more. 20, 30, 40, 50 possible. Spirulina. Okay. You move a lot. Okay. You do a lot of step. And Archie, you can take 3 to 6. Wow. I'll tell you, you see the results. Okay. So this is fantastic for prostate. Yeah.
Okay. Then Mr. Suresh has asked like, walking slow and longer is best, or walking fast and shorter is best?
Okay, both also is good. Okay, but what I would recommend is, it is your walk. So if you can, I do that day what I did 10,000 steps in 1 hour. Okay, I chased the timing, but very fast. Okay, people see also like, like a Ferrari in the, in the road. No other cars cut this Ferrari, only the Ferrari is leading. Boom, like that. Okay, that's how I walk. Okay, just once. I may not be doing that always. The other times I do 1.5 hours, my 10,000 steps. Okay, so you can walk fast, you can walk slow. Okay, brisk walk is good, but normally when they do brisk walk, they do it for a 20 to 30 minutes only. Okay, but if you can do a brisk walk for 1 hour, well, good, no problem. Okay, so it is your choice because you are walking. If you are fit, you're good, must do it, no problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you, doctor. All questions have been answered. Well, excellent session it was today.
Yes.
Thank you. And the interpreter was great. Really, I could hear him today. Really. Thank you, Nixon sir. Thanks a lot. It was a timely help.
Yeah, right. We're going to end the session today. My last message to
Yes.
everyone. All right. We are living once. We don't know how many times you're going to live again. Okay, so let's do the best at this count. All right. So integrate another module into your life, which is walking. Okay. Next week, you're going to find the sleeping. Sleeping is so easy, but yet a lot of people cannot sleep. Okay. Sleep is so like walking, you have to do a lot. But sleeping is so easy. Yet a lot of people come and complain, doctor, help me, I cannot sleep. Yes, please. Okay. Okay. For cholesterol, okay. For gallbladder stone. Okay. You see, everyone must understand this. DXN products is a food, not medicine. Okay, this you have to understand. What can take in DXN for sugar? Nothing. What you can take in DXN for hypertension? Nothing. What you can take in DXN for thyroid? Nothing. There is no protocol for this, and for this, and for this, and for this, nothing. I do not recommend this. But in DXN, many leaders has this module. Your total entire lifestyle change is very important. Why do you first come sick? Taking too much of inflammatory food, wrong things that you're eating. So that is the first you need to correct. So you have gallbladder stone. What happens is too much gallbladder stone. That is where the gallbladder cannot cope and you start to give problem. But there is situation that gallbladder stone can come out. No problem. How? Walking is very important. Movement. If you move the gallbladder stone, the whole system moves. The stone will move and come out. Okay? Your body is the best doctor. So DXN going to give you a full, complete food. So what can I take, sir? Doctor, what can I eat? RG, GL, spirulina, morinzi, VCO, black coffee, all this is good as food. Remember, as a food, not for the gallbladder. For the diabetes, what can I take? The same products, the same food, coffee, morinzi, VCO, RG, GL, you take. Then what I do, why same products? This is a food. Remember, this is a food. If you eat the right food, your body knows what to do. If you are giving enough movement, the body knows what to do. Also, you are getting good sleep. The body can handle the entirety. Okay? If you do this, your kidney stone will come out, gallbladder stone will come out, your weight will reduce, mind will get better, eye vision will get sharper, skin will start to improve, muscle gets stronger, thinking will get better, everything will come better and better and better and better. Which one you want? You cannot just come, only gallbladder I want to fix. No. Only kidney, no. So your body, the DXN products help the body, body help the disease. Remember, okay? This is very important. That's why outside there, they always go and claim wrongly. People call me and ask, Doctor, I got one patient, the leg is already dark color, is going to amputate. What can I take? Oh my God, how can I answer for this question? I say, what do you want to do? I don't want to amputate the leg. What can I take in DXN? I always tell them it is a risk factor. In that condition, you should come before the amputation. You should come before the diabetes, not putting the head in the chopping board and then ask me, Doctor, can we chop or don't chop? That's like I am putting myself into a risk. Then they will tell what? Oh, doctor said like that, DXN product no good, this and that. No, we cannot overclaim. It is a food, it is a coffee, it is a toothpaste, but quality toothpaste, natural toothpaste, therapeutical coffee, good coffee, no chemical. natural sugar, quality beans, ISO company, one world, one market, one coffee, one Cordyceps coffee for one world. Beautiful. You buy the coffee here, same. You buy in Philippines, same. You buy in Indonesia, same. You buy in Myanmar, same. Miss Cho drink the same Cordyceps, I drink the same Cordyceps, same quality. This is what DXN is all about. I hope all the members listen this carefully. Okay, thank you so much. All right, we come to the end. Let's end our session today. Okay, so
Yes.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you for all the translators, Doctor and Madam Cho. Thank you. Thanks a lot, even though we couldn't read your language, but it was your presence that completed this session. Thank you.
Okay, the closing done by Madam Parimilam.
And I was enjoying this session, Doctor, with all your interpretations, hearing here and there.
Okay.
Really, it was lovely. So making this one a great success with Burmese language, with lovely Tamil of Nixon sir, giving a great hand to me. Thanks a lot, Nixon sir, and carrying this session like a wow one, Doctor. It was nothing other than you. Yes, it fulfilled. And
Okay.
whoever were today would have got benefited of this session. And next week, we'll have the other topic of sleep, sleep, sleep.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you for all the
Yes.
translators.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.